It's week 7 of the 2024 season, and the spotlight falls on Bryce Hall. He'll make you pay if you throw his way too often. The action is only moments away under the lights on Thursday night.
As the weekend approaches, let's settle in and end the week right, with an outstanding Thursday night contest here with the NFL on EA Sports. We are in store for a great game today, everyone. Kate Scott and Brock Heward. One for the ride in this one. We love these kind of games, Brock, and that's because we got a pair of teams who both gotten out to good starts this season. They find themselves with winning records as we now work our way through the front half of this schedule.
Yeah, we try to be pros, and every game, right, is a big game. But when you have teams that have gotten up to these starts, we know these are both playoff caliber teams. They look that way right now. And this is also a measuring stick game, and a great one where you don't have the consequences of...
The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in week 7. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's out to the 38. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll give him a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Completed to his running back. Jukes one defender. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Dragons take a 6-0 lead right away. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Dragons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Valus Jones now on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here's their offense now to take over for the first time. And they're brought out by someone approaching a decade in the league now, Jacoby Brissett.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
He's got a man left. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Blitz coming, Brissett. Short pass brought in. Has some daylight through the 40. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Brissett with it on first. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Operating from the gun, Brissett. Cut out left. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be a first down.
First down, Snowhawks.
To the air yet again, Brissett. Has it at the 7. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. These guys have gotten off to a hot start, Brock, in spite of these injuries that have occurred along the way.
You know what, Kate? If you and I traveled to every training camp, I think we'd hear the same thing. Next man up, next man up. These teams know it. The players know it. You hear the talk, but then you got to walk it, and this team is. I know it's early, but this is looking like a group who could be built for a playoff run as long as this list doesn't go too much longer.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, Brissett. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown. The Snowhawks finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Ramiz Ahmed for the point after try. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Snowhawks start off well to tie things 7-7. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Play action on 1st down. Hits him on the end route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And they're going to have a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Slot receiver headed left. Back to throw, Thompson Robinson. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Throw left side, complete. And he's brought down for a loss.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. And we'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. On first down, it's Brissett. That one's complete, right side. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. The Snowhawks getting ready to send this one flying. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's DTR to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Trying again following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Looking right, and he finds him. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Both teams neck and neck so far. More coming up after this quick break. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're looking at first down here. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Thompson Robinson. Finds the in route complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that. It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Now it's DTR. Complete out to the right. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Thompson Robinson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. DTR looking to throw. Complete over the middle. And this one does not go far.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage, or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. DTR to throw it. Oh, and the rush is too much. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't the linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Thompson Robinson now. Hauled in left side. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Koo able to put it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Robinson in motion right. Blown back, it's the handoff. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Brissett. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today. What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
Braden Mann out once more for another punt. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And they'll begin this possession in just a moment. They'll run here on 1st down. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Throwing now, Thompson Robinson. He's on the move, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. Third time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
The Dragons getting their punter out there. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Brissett. Able to hit Robinson, complete. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Find Diablo there on the tackle. Everyone's prepped, it's 2nd down now. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. Here's Brissett to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That one ends up a gain of 6. And they'll have 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. Brissett with it on 1st. He's got... This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Japan. The Snowhawks working here. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their 1st. Braden Mann on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Thompson Robinson back to throw. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Brought in inside the 20. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So what began at their own 20, Brock, all of a sudden is inside the other 20. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Dragons grow their lead just before halftime. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Dragons make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. They're set now on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. Another try following the sack. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Punted away, Braden Mann out to send it skyward. Back deep is Sims. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. He's got this at the 27. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Dragons, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he sure has proven to be a handful for them, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. Play action on 1st down. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Back to throw, Thompson Robinson. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. From the gun on 3rd down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
He signals for the fair catch and brings it in. No return on that punt. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One final shot before halftime. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. We've reached halftime with the Dragons holding the advantage at the break here in Tokyo. Now let's get you back stateside. Jonathan Coachman waiting patiently to check in, bring you the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Plenty of great games.
Sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after this one. We're jumping past halftime and getting right back to the start of the 2nd half. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. On 1st down, it's Brissett. This one's quickly to Jones. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Got it, man. Robinson has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he's up across the 45 on a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, Brissett. And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. The Snowhawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Ahmed now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Snowhawks cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Blackshear on the return. And look at this return. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. The Dragons and Dorian Thompson-Robinson headed out for their next shot. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. DTR looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 26-yard pickup there, and that'll give him a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set up now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face 2nd down. Now it's DTR. It is cut left side. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And in for the touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dragons make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. This offense ready to get going again now. And they're going to try to take the lead back to one possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Divine Diablo there on the tackle. Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun now for Brissett. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing now, Brissett. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
So many coaches love third downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute to convert on these third downs.
The Dragons ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Handoff now out of the gun. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
That one's complete right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And he'll get it up to the 44. They get 13 on the pickup. And that gives them the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
2nd and 10 now. Able to hit Ryman, complete. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Now Thompson Robinson to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Thompson Robinson now. Ryman there to haul it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 20-yard line.
Here's DTR to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and a lot of quarterbacks will.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, They'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
Koo able to put it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. On first down, they'll run. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. We've reached the end of the third quarter on this Thursday night. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the fourth. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 27. Jones reels it in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Back to the well again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Another carry for him. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Able to find Jones. And they bring him down around the 34. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll give him a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Operating from the gun, Brissett. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down. To the air yet again, Brissett has the connection to Jones. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down,
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Going ground on first and goal. Runs it in for the touchdown. The Snowhawks now within 1 score in the fourth. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Ahmed good on the extra point. And the Snowhawks get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Blackshear on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. To throw, Thompson Robinson. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled for a short gain. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
DTR to throw it. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Snowhawks back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this second half. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's 7 yards on the run. Still 6 to go on 3rd. Back to throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. On the shotgun, Brissett. Completed over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give him a 1st down. Now it's Brissett. Getting out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Tokyo. Snowhawks trail by 6. 1st and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up. Off the play fake, Brissett. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. The Snowhawks find a way to tie it late. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it. But they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Blackshear on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now this offense getting set to work here. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Setting up to pass. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. He'll look to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Trying to set this up quick. Desperation time here on fourth. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So before 3rd down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. They give it to him again. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. This is why it's called a victory formation. He takes a knee and the seconds tick away towards a win. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one.
Football defense. Take a defense. Make a defense.